Let's talk Extreme. That was weird. Anyway,
Here we're doing predictions
we're
for
doing predictions for Extreme
Extreme
Rules.
Rules.
But let me be honest here for a second. I don't. I mean, I'm looking at Twitter. I'm reading the stuff on Twitter about Slammiversary, and honestly, I think we should be watching Slammiversary. Except we're here talking about tomorrow's Extreme Rules show. We got
I think
Heath Slater.
TNA, out of all the people they could have used for the release, WWE release guys, they used Eric Young, probably
They
one of the
got
worst people out of all the
We got Heath Slater. We got Eric Young. We'll probably
trash.
at the end here have the Good Brothers. We got Kylie Ray becoming the #1 contender. I mean, what a time. I mean,
I don't know. I just thought the
lots
main
going
event was
on.
trash. I saw Eric Young in the main event. I'm like, trash, dude.
I mean,
I never like Eric Young. 2008, I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story to the end of time. No Surrender 08, I was there. Everyone's waiting outside in the parking lot, getting pictures, getting autographs. Eric Young comes by. He ignores everybody. A kid runs up to him, asks for an autograph. He's like, send it to the TNA headquarters and went to his car. I'm like, nope. You're written off for life, dude. So yeah,
also,
that's
Deanna
my
Purrazzo won the
right.
title.
What?
Deanna Purrazzo won the title.
I saw that.
And AAW is stealing my gimmick tonight. Every time that there's a new match or a new entrance or whatever, they're tweeting a picture of when they were in AAW. So that's kind of funny. Anyway,
Here we
enough
go.
about
The show's called
Impact.
The House of Horrors.
I'm sorry.
The Horror Show at Extreme Rules. That's what they're calling it.
Dude, they're just I don't even know. I feel like this is like, what's it called? This is like the In Your Houses where it's still in your house, but they're just naming a bunch of things. You know what I mean? It's still Extreme Rules, but now they're just naming it a bunch of things. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We got
to run through this.
The card here. We'll be doing a live stream tomorrow, so go check that out. You good?
You
good?
What's up?
I don't know. It was glitching out there. Anyway, we got the New Day.
This card didn't look too bad, but knowing WWE is going to end up funny.
Yeah, we'll see. Because you got the New Day, which is Biggie and Kofi Kingston, versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, a tables match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. I watched SmackDown this week for the first time in a long time. So that was interesting. I watched them pick this match and everything. So, I mean, I'm going to go with Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro winning the tag titles here.
I'm definitely going to go with Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro winning the titles. There ain't no way that ain't.
What?
I said, there's no way Shinsuke and Cesaro are not winning the titles.
Yeah, especially since the New Day has had the titles so many times over the past probably month that, like, you know, it's just like they've had them so many times. It's like, give them to Cesaro and Nakamura. I mean, if you remember Cesaro and Sheamus, it started out as like a best of 7 series, and it turned into a tag team. And when you put the two different guys together, that really didn't fit at first, but eventually they became like one of like the best, you know, tag teams in the WWE. So I feel like this is the same thing with Cesaro and Nakamura. So let's give them the titles.
Next we have Cruz versus MVP. United States Championship, the first and brand new United States Championship. I also think this will be a title change. Really? And MVP's going to win. Yeah, dude. I think it's going to be a title change.
I mean, I could see it. I could see it, but like I feel like Apollo Crews and MVP is just like it's just there just to be there. Like I don't think MVP is actually going to win the title. I mean, if he does, by all means. But
just last year.
Oh, okay. I can see that. That makes sense. What do you think about the new title design?
The United States Championship.
What do you think about the new title design?
It looks all right. It looks better. It looked better with the candid pictures than the live show.
Yeah, I agree.
Next we're gonna save the eye for the eye versus eye match for the main event because that's gonna be 5 stars. You know that. We'll go Bayley versus Nikki Cross for the women's championship. This match is gonna be meh, and Bayley's gonna retain.
So you can't talk about Bailey versus Nikki Cross without talking about Asuka versus Sasha Banks, and the reason is because on SmackDown this week, they talked about how Sasha Banks and Bailey have a chance to hold all the titles. So you know what? I think that Bailey's going to retain, Sasha's going to become new champion, and they're just going to Ultimate Dragon this thing where they're just going to hold all the titles across the entire company. They can even let's bring them to NXT, win those tag titles. You know what I mean? Like, so I think Bailey's going to retain, and the next match I think Sasha Banks is going to become the new
I
champion.
That makes sense, honestly, because Sasha wins the title. She finally gets a win. And even though Asuka's championship reign has been whatever, but, WWE. And I think champion versus champion at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. Like, you can have them go at each other, like, hey, like, it doesn't matter anymore because we're the champions. But who's the better champion? And we'll find out at SummerSlam if they do that champion versus championship match. So yeah, I'm very,
Uh,
very intrigued in the storyline, to be honest. Like, this is one of the many things where when they said that on SmackDown on Friday, when they said,
I can't
oh,
believe you
they
watched
can hold.
SmackDown. I can't believe you watched SmackDown.
Dude, I was like bored, and I was like, all right, well, I did nothing today, so let me just throw on SmackDown and see what happens. And um, when they
New
said that,
Impact champion, Eddie Edwards, dude.
really, wow,
Yeah.
how about
Who would
that?
have
Hi,
thought?
Eddie. Now we gotta
Uh,
wait for the Good Brothers to come out. Anyway,
we got Drew versus Ziggler, one of the worst builds to a WWE Championship match. They built um, Drew versus Slater on a Raw better than this match.
that was funny because they did like a
Stipulation
Dean
on
Ambrose
sorry,
thing.
Wikipedia says TBD, so we don't even know the extreme rules to the extreme rule the extreme rule to this match. I guess.
God, I don't even know. I mean, they don't have much time. Like, they gotta announce it soon, or I guess they'll save it for the show. It'll probably be something wacky that they already recorded. I mean, I want to say Dolph Ziggler's gonna win, but there's just no. I can't even like lie. I can't even make up some random stupid thing because there's no way Dolph Ziggler's gonna win this match.
We have the one of the two cinematic matches. We have the Swamp match, Wyatt versus Strowman, and I think Strowman's gonna retain. And I don't think there's gonna be a cash in, even though it would be 5 stars if there was a cash in at the Swamp.
Question for you: are you over the cinematic matches?
Older than who?
Are you over it?
Over who?
Oh my god. Are you over the idea of a cinematic match?
Oh no. They're funny, especially the main event. But
Like,
yeah, um,
I'm
I don't
interested to see what they're gonna
championship
do.
actually.
What?
I don't think it's for the championship. I don't know.
I don't think so either, but I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with like a Wyatt Swamp fight. But like, when I thought about it, when you just told me that it's like a cinematic match, I'm like, eh. I mean, like, surprise me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of like, I feel like now they're gonna do this on every single show, and I feel like when we were watching, you know, the past couple matches that they did cinematic.
Boneyard, Firefly Funhouse. What did we get? NXT. We had one in the parking lot. We had the Money in the Bank one.
Yeah, like I feel like with Money in the Bank, I was like, eh. The
The
NXT ones were
cinematic
fun.
one was the greatest match ever, which was we thought it wasn't as good as the most people.
Which was the
Greatest match ever.
oh
Edge versus
yeah,
Orton.
oh
That was
yeah.
they did cuts.
Yeah. I mean, I'll wait and see. I'll hold my expectations until the actual thing, and I'll see what I think.
Okay,
So,
who you got winning?
I don't care. Probably Bray Wyatt, honestly, if it's
Also,
not for
who
the
you got
title.
Drew versus Ziggler? Because I got Drew winning. My bad. I forgot to say.
Oh yeah, Drew. I don't care about Bray versus Braun. I mean, if it's not for the title, then have Bray win. But
Oh wait, if it's not for the title, then Bray's winning. If it's for the title, Strowman's winning. There you go.
yeah, I feel like that's the
Um,
kicker.
Main event: I versus I, Mysterio versus Rollins. The match can only be won with one competitor strikes the opponent's eye, which seems like a joke.
I mean, my question is, who in WWE decided to watch some gory
To
like
watch AEW and watch Ambrose versus one of the guys from LAX. Well, why am I say LAX now?
I don't know what you
Proud and
mean.
Powerful, and was like, hey, they're doing an eye versus eye match. I'm gonna show them. We're gonna show them one better. We're gonna actually rip someone's eye out.
And like at the end of the day, I mean, this is the biggest hypocritical Vince thing of all time because oh, we don't have blood and guts like the other promotion, but here they're gonna rip someone's eye out. So, you know what? I think I don't know what to say because I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, CGI season is back because unless they actually rip someone's eye out, what would the odds be that they would actually rip someone's eye out? Like legitimately, like say they went into it and it was going to be
Zero,
CGI, but then like it did something that actually
zero
like that'd be
percent.
terrible. It'd be
There's 0%.
terrible. 0%.
Like
You're not even putting it like half a percent. I feel like I don't even know. I mean, there's a better chance that that happens than CM Punk coming back tomorrow. You know what I mean?
who you got winning? Because I got
Um,
Ray.
I mean, I feel like it's obvious that Ray's gonna win. I mean, if Ray doesn't win this match, then nothing makes sense. I like the Rollins character. I would like him to win for my sake, but it is not going to make any sense if Ray doesn't win this. And I feel like Dominic's going to be there helping him. They might even like cook up the eyeball for dinner. You know what I mean? Put it on the grill, put some salt, maybe a little pepper.
Yes. I think this match is gonna be great.
Did
Honestly,
you do that on purpose?
it's gonna be memeable. It's gonna be funny.
No, you can't just emphasize I and then not like. Did you see what you did there?
I'm out of here, dude.
Oh man,
We're out of here.
that was. I'm. Let's. I mean, I'm. I don't even know what to say. If this review is any, or I'm sorry, if this preview is any indication of how fired up I am for this like random show, I mean, it's gonna be something. Let me tell you. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like you're gonna be more excited while we're watching the show. Well, actually, I feel like the first half of the show is gonna be meh, and then we're gonna get to the end of the show. You're like, oh, that wasn't that bad as I thought.
I'm tuning in for the eye. Let
Oh,
me.
if we could only do live reaction just to Eye versus Eye match, I'm down. But I actually want to do the whole show.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. Um, but yeah, well, honestly, there's some good stuff on this. Like, there's like, you know, the two matches that are like cinematic or whatever. You got
There we go.
is
The Good
Sasha
Brothers
and
aligned with the new Impact champion, Eddie Edwards.
see, I knew that was gonna happen. That's what I was waiting to. I was waiting to see. Yeah, Breach called that, by the way. Breach said, well, he didn't call. Everyone called it, but he texted me recently and he said they have to be in the main event. I guess they're doing aces and eights thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
shout out to Stevie Breach. Oh, the Motor City Machine Guns. They're in Impact now.
All right.
And that's it. All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Goodbye.